Hey, so today I wanted to come up here and talk about how to know when to know to cut somebody off, right? In life, people will want to use you, and you cannot let them. Like, you have to learn your lesson and learn it quick and early, because if you don't, you'll have a life full of pain, literally. And the thing is, I don't know why people like that exist, okay? I don't know why, but they do. And the thing is, you have to be able to spot the signs early, spot this type of characteristic in somebody early, and move on with your life, right? So number one, when to know to cut somebody off is when you get an eerie feeling about them, almost legitimately every time, after you spend time with them, after you get off the phone with them, when you get an idea to invite them over, but God is like, don't do it. You really need to listen to the Lord. Like, that's your intuition talking to you and letting you know, like, you can trust this person only at a distance, but don't let them into your real world. Don't let them into your living space. Don't let them into your friend circle, because these people actually could want to unalive you and do harm to you because of jealousy, right? Or because of envy, right? Or because they don't want to see you doing better than them. Even though they may have this great bubbly personality and they seem cool to hang out with, but if like you get this feeling every time you hang out with them, even though nothing bad happened, you got to listen to your gut. You gotta listen to your gut. One time I had a friend like that. I had met her randomly in a city and we hung out maybe 2 or 3 times. Nothing bad ever transpired, but I always got like this feeling like, I don't know if I ever should talk to her again. And I slowly stopped talking to her, and it's sad because she's kind of like, hey, I want to see you here. Let's go out here. And I'm like, oh no, I'm busy. And I just listened to my gut, and I'm glad that I did, because you never know what could have happened, right? And when I think that my gut is telling me something, it's the Lord alerting me, right? And that's how I think about it. So whatever. Number 2, how you should know when you should know you should cut somebody off is when you identify that these people or this person is extremely selfish. The thing is, selfish can be good or bad in life, right? Selfish is good as in like, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta put yourself first. Because when you don't put yourself first and you put yourself last, that's how you end up in the ER with anxiety and depression, right? Because you're wondering, when is someone gonna put you first? But you gotta put yourself first. So that's not part of this, but that's a good selfish. But the bad selfish is, that this person really is a user. This person is an abuser. They are only here for a good time, not a long time. They are only here to get what they can out of you. They're here to use up your good graces, your goodness, and then to leave you broke, busted, disgusting, crushed over like cornbread in a corner, okay? And we don't want that. We want to be fresh and vibrant. Faith card never declining. We don't want to look like what we've been through, right? But some people come into your life just to remind you to, one, be mindful of who you're keeping around your circle. And number 2, to be on high alert. Now, everyone doesn't live this way, but I am on high alert 24/7. I don't trust a lot of people. I should be more trusting, but you got to show me why I should trust you to bring you into my life. Now, I can talk to strangers. I'm a very friendly person. A lot of people do come up to me, but to be in my circle, to know where I live, to know what I drive. No, you got to be someone I really care about. Someone that has shown themselves worthy to have access to the real me, right? So you see someone has selfish characteristics, just know that they came here to use you up. And you don't want to be used up and dry like a desert. You want to be glossy, right? And then lastly, girl, this is speak to my soul. You gave them too many chances to show that they were a good person. You gave them a chance because you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You gave them a chance because you didn't want to be lonely. You gave them a chance because you saw better for them than what they saw for themselves. But the thing is, if people want to do good, they will. If they want something for themselves, they're going to go get it. You can't want something more than someone else wants for themselves, period. And I had to learn that at work, in relationships. Like, you can't change nobody, okay? Worry about yourself. So if people continuously, like today is called playing in your face, you give them chance after chance after chance, they're going to continue to play in your face until you die, right? They're going to continue to play in your face until they actually use you up and then move on to whoever they really want to move on to. That could be girlfriends, that could be boyfriends, like relationships, friendships. Like, you got to be able to cut these people off early. And the thing is, I will tell you, when you cut people off, it can be a lonely life. It's a lonely road because it takes a long time for you to realize and to recognize who the real people are. Real eyes will recognize and realize, right? Okay. There's not a lot of authentic people out here. And that would lead you to be by yourself. But it's better when you have peace and quiet. You're not in harm. You can be yourself, live in harmony, live in abundance, live around beauty, and no one's hating. You don't have to worry about someone's negative energy, right? You don't have this eerie feeling about them because you know who you are. You know that yourself brings you happiness. And it would be great to have good girlfriends and good guy friends, but everybody ain't trying to be your friend, okay? And this is what Black mamas always told us growing up, and it's the truth. Why did we have to learn that as adults, right? But it's the truth. Everybody's not really here to be your friend, right? And sometimes you got to be your own best friend, and that's on period, right? So anyways, that's what I do, how I recognize when I need to cut somebody off, because I don't want to be used up. I want to be glossy. I want to be happy. I want to exude vibrance. I don't want to be a shell of myself. I don't want someone to cause me to go into depression or anxiety because they don't know my worth, right? I know my worth. I'm adding tax, and if you can't pay it, you can't get you a CPA, goodbye. I'll be happy by myself. And it's not easy living this life, but sometimes it will save you from stress and trouble, and it'll help you navigate life easier when you know when to cut people off.